Don't forget these themes that we're using tonight at some point, probably this first jam.
The jam is in
we'll do. But it looks like Despicable Me comes out of the pack quick to get lead jam for the grunge team.
Instantaneous lead jam. It's as if she had a DeLorean. Oh wait, wrong team.
She used her matter transmitter there to get right through that pack.
Oh, that's what it was.
Touch.
Absolutely. And puts up 5 right off the bat. Nice job for an instantaneously amazing grungy grand slam.
That's Despicable Me all over. Going around turn 4 here. Still haven't seen who's jamming for the 80s here. It might be changing. And that's going to be Patrick Swayze out there jamming after the Star Pass for the 80s. She is out of the pack. He is trying to work her way through for some more points.
Color Girls.
All right, listen for Jam 2 just went off. Let's see who's jamming out here. I believe that's Bueller out there jamming for the 80s team. Bueller. Yes, that is Bueller out there jamming and picks up the jam for the 80s team. And it looks like we have our first penalty of the night.
Oh, welcome to the penalty box. The penalty box brought to you by Benson, Bertolo, Baker, and Carter. Accident injury attorneys committed to providing their clients with the highest level of representation.
All right, Bueller trying to work the way through the pack here, pick up some points. And does. Looks like another 5.
Another 5. There's a grand slam for the Neon Kid.
Jam 3 is about to start. We don't have a scoreboard tonight, so I'm not sure what the score is, but it is still close. I know that much. This is only the 3rd jam.
Yeah, if occasionally somebody could come over here and tell us what the score is, that'd be cool if we could announce it.
I think it's 8 to something. I don't know. 8 to 10. Thank you.
All right.
Who's winning? 80's are ahead at the moment by 2. Bam, head to the penalty box.
Enjoy the comfortable penalty box brought to you by Vincent Bertolo, Baker, and Carter.
And we do have a lead jammer here. And that's Team Jam out there jamming for the grunge team. And the jammer for the 80's is out as well. 12 to 10 in favor of the grunge team. As this jam is underway. Everybody's starting up on the line for this one. So the jammer's got a hit start slamming into them. They didn't do them much good. Nobody's getting through. Well, of course they liar on me.
Wait, yeah, but you said that and look what happened.
Courtney Shelton is now lead jammer for the grunge. Grunge people in the house, let's hear you. Come on. That's Truffle Shuffle out there, out of the back for the 80's as well. Courtney Shuffle's trying to get through that wall from the 80's. But
oh, look, they made it big for blind announcer people. That's awesome.
We love our NSOs. They keep us straight.
Speak for yourself.
All right, they keep us on an even keel.
All right, let's say that then. The jam is underway.
That's Uncle Wham out there picking up the jam lead.
Nice.
Let's say Wham jam back to back. We got both one of the 90's and 80's teams going to the penalty box. I know the second penalty was a clockwise block. It looks like Uncle Wham's going to spend some time in the box as well. And meanwhile, Alice in Chains is now out of the pack. It's unbelievable. Good timing. Both teams very thin on blockers right now, trying to stop Allison up there with just 3 people for the 80s team is not going to be easy. I've got 3 blockers out there for the 90s team as well.
I don't want to spoil the surprise, but the penalty box just emptied out.
It did, and Uncle Lamb came through the pack right out of the penalty box and got knocked out of bounds and is going to return to the back of the pack. Lamb gets through, and it looks like we have a new jammer. We got Orange Crush out there jamming for the grunge team after the start back. Scoreboard, I have no idea what jam it is. I think it's number 7. And it looks like we got a score of 19 to 17. There we go.
So 90's on top right now?
Just for a minute, because the jammer for the 80s is out of the back. That looks like Crazy Craig.
Tiptoeing through on the inside, nicely done.
And she got through that pass. And there we go. This is Jam 7. I was close a while ago. This is actually Jam 7. All right, that was an interesting challenge, actually, for that timeout. The jammer for the 80s team was not supposed to fight in the penalty box field, and the jammer go legally for the 80s team. So the 5 points that they scored have been removed, so we're back to a 19-17 game with the grunge team leading. We've got Veruca Salt out here jamming for the 90s team, and
95. The Cupcakery proud sponsors of your fabulous Sioux City Roller Girls.
And the 90s team did pick up 3 points on that last jam. We're now looking at 22 to 17. And it looks like we got Party Poison out there jamming for the 80s. Would that possibly be correct? Yes, it is.
A nice waltz happening here into turn 2. Trying to find himself on top, and they're in the lead jam position.
Great blocking there.
Yeah, beautifully done. This Poison being pointed at now in the lead position as he comes back on the pack. Try and find her way through once again and gets it done. It looks like she puts up 4 or 5. Looks like a grand slam for your 80s team. 80s people in the house, where are you at? Let's hear you.
That makes it a tie score, people. Party Poison getting
to be part of the Battleborn Brawlers.
Las Vegas' only men's roller derby team, and some of those folks out here skating tonight.
That's right, if your knees and ankles aren't messed up yet, this is the great way to get it done.
Hence why I do not get on roller skates. I just hand this on. Nice jam from Shabam.
Shabam!
And picking up lead jam. Hit the pack, came around the track super fast, but we expect that from Shabam. And a couple of the 90s team heading to the penalty box here. Nice 2 blockers for Shabam to go up against.
Yeah, but it looks like a grand slam right there.
What it looked like to me too, and it is.
She comes back around to revisit the pack. On the outside, then the inside's got knocked inbound, comes back, resets. Tiptoes on the inside and puts up another 5, I think. TV Room at 1712 West Charleston. Drink, smoke, escape. Proud sponsors of your fabulous Sioux City Roller Girls.
And another jam is going to be led by an 80s team. And that is going to be Truffle Shuffle out there for the 80s with lead jam.
Coming in hot into the pack.
I believe that's Lola Pilusa out there jamming for the 90s team, but I could be wrong. Lead, this could change quick. One power jam. That's all I'm saying, man.
Power jam.
Alright, Alice and James out there jamming for the 90s, picking up lead jam for them. As our 80s jammers head to the penalty box.
Penalty box brought to you by Benson, Bertolo, Baker, and Carter. Accident injury attorneys committed to providing their clients with the highest level of representation.
Great blocking going on here from the 80s team, keeping Alice and James from getting out of the pack to score any points. Alice and James comes through the back. Alright, the jam is on. And it didn't last long here. That power start turned into a penalty here. As the jam is going to sit for a minute until we get another jammer on the drag ball. Just going to wait. That was Ed Evader jamming for the 90s.
A lot of bad mojo off the jam line. There's a lot of people on their hinders.
Oh yeah. There is nothing easy about getting out of this jam when you're going up against Spice. As proven right there. Ben gets out of the pack, then around the blocker, and look at that! Ed comes back in and gets through the pack without hardly being touched.
Yeah, nice tiptoe on the inside of turn one into turn two there.
Look at that, came right back through the pack again.
Yeah, beautifully skated.
Wow.
Put 2 points up for the 90s, looks like.
Oh, that was almost balletic there.
Yeah.
It's like she was a ballerina. Coming through, trying to hit again and pick up some more points. Get knocked out of bound by Ben, though, and having to reset just a little bit. But gets through the pack again. That's another 5.
Puts up 5. Great jam for the 90s. 90s people, where you at? Come on. All wrapped up in your flannel over there.
All right, we do have a new jammer for the 80s team. That is Thrill House after those Star Pass. Once again, Ed's coming around the pack almost like it's not.
Come on, make some noise. It's Saturday night in Las Vegas. Come on, let's hear it.
Oh, the crowd's getting louder, man. I'm loving this. All right, there is the jam. It looks like Patrick
Makes her way through for lead jam right there.
Couple of nice little jumps there through the pack to get lead jam. Patrick slays again. And is out of the pack. And I think that's Shaban going to the penalty box for the 80s team.
I don't know, but I just heard a happy whistle. I think we're about to see some more roller derby. Who's ready? Come on, make some noise!
All right, that whistle finally gets things back on track. Neither jammer had any luck getting past the walls from the other team. And of course, as soon as I say that, Despicable Me comes through on the inside and picks up lead jam for the 90s. Kurt's still trying to work her way through the pack. It's a nice dropping here from the 90s team. Mia's picking up 5 for the 90s, while her loader's having no luck finding a gap at all in that wall. Mia coming around fast, hitting the pack, and bam, taking her out to the inside, I believe there. And 2 of the 80s team now heading to the penalty box. Her loader finally getting out of the pack here as Mia comes through the pack again, picking up 4 for the 90s. And calling up. 90s extended their lead a little bit over the 80s there as we get ready to start off this next jam. We're looking at 49 to 38 now in their favor.
Right off the jam line, look at that.
Crush got out of that fast. But on the other side here, we also have the jammer for the 80s team. Bueller is out of the pack as well. Look at that move Crush made to try to stay inbounds on one skate. Didn't make it, but it looked pretty anyway.
Fun to watch.
All right, and we do have some more points picked up for the 90s there by Crush. Another grand slam for them. Like Bueller got knocked out of
good. Jams are good. We like jams. Make some noise. Roller derby on a Saturday night in Las Vegas. Come on.
All right, that jam is on. All right, and it looks like Trophy Shuffle.
Beautifully done. Did you see that? A pirouette in turn 1.
I'm speechless.
That was amazing.
Truffle Shuffle did the Truffle Shuffle to get around that pack and pick up lead jam. Was already back around before the pack even gets turn 2 to try to score. Party Poison going to the penalty box for the 80s. Alright, everybody's lined up. And ball. Alright, let's see who got out here jamming for these two teams now. Neither one of them are able to get out of the pack so they can get close enough to where I can see who they are, but they'll be here in a minute, I'm sure. Alright, that is Crazy Train out there jamming for the 80s, picking up lead jam.
Gets it done again like nothing happened. Oh, wait, no. Goes back to reset to revisit the pack. See if she can get this done again. Hard hit just outside of turn 1. Working her way on inside of turn 2 here. Tiptoeing to stay in bounds. Has to go back and reset again.
Can't quite stay in bounds there.
Gets it done.
That's Crazy Train for you.
Crazy Train putting up 4. Putting up 4, coming back to revisit the pack that are none too pleased to see her.
But we're going to keep it tight here as the 90s do pick up 4 as well. All right, Derby is back on now. We've got Courtney Shove out there jamming for the 90s. 6 for the 80s.
So another jam underway. A lot of defense off the jam line.
Party Poison out there jamming for the 80s, trying to work our way past a super strong 90s blocking crew there. And with only 3 blockers on the track, the 80s are holding it up pretty tight too, but We got a penalty on Campbell. Hit to the penalty box now as well. This one will leave them 2 players on the track other than Poison. Poison coming through the pack and picking up 2 for the 80s team. Seats. All right, your score now stands 66 for the 90s team. 80s coming back here at 59, just 7 points between these 2 teams as this jam starts.
Yeah, sounds like another jam underway, and again, blocked off just off the jam line. Looking for some forward action here, because we like to see people skating. That really is kind of what we're into.
90s team just throwing some incredible blocking here this past couple of jams. 80's doing their best with a short staff as one of their players goes to the penalty box. We do have a lead jam, maybe? Yes, Allison Chains is lead jam for the 90s as our jammer for the 80s goes to the penalty box. That means this is a power jam. Allison hitting the back here, trying to get through, pick up some points.
I think gets it done. Looks like
it's a done deal.
Puts up 5. That's a grand slam. 90s people in the house. Yo. Question mark.
Big block there takes Allison down right there at turn 4. And I believe it or not,